This platform is called the Step, and it is normally used for circuit style or aerobic exercise programs. However, I'm taking it, I'm going to be standing on it, using it with my resistance bands and bar in order to enhance my home training. The end goal is to get something like the X3 bar style setup, but not spending $500 in order to do so. One of the big reasons I don't just stand on the bands and instead want a platform is because over time, the forces of the bands coming in on the outside of your feet can actually cause a lot of issues and potential injury after years and years and years of training. So in order to avoid that issue, I'm buying this platform to help remove any forces on my feet and do big compound lifts without any worry of it over time. So with that, I bought the Step back on February 28th of 2021 from Amazon.com. The price that I bought it at the time was $38.40, but after Texas taxes, the total came out to $41.57. For the unboxing, there's not a lot that comes with this. You get the Step platform that is just the normal platform you're standing on, with 2 additional attachments you can put underneath for 2 more inches of height. Of course, this is used for other things like those circuit style trainings and aerobic exercises, but I don't need these at all, so I can just trash them and use the platform itself. Now I'm going to cover quickly what the dimensions of this one are in case you're interested. This one comes in at 28.5 inches long and 14.5 inches wide with a height of 4 inches off the ground. So just know if you do try this one out, you will have an additional 4 inches off the ground. Make sure that if you're doing something like overhead pressing, that you have enough room above you to press overhead. So what are my first impressions of the Step being added into my X3 bar style setup? First off, I'm very pleasantly surprised at how this plasticky feeling step up can hold a lot of force, even a doubled over loop band by UnderSun at the highest resistance. It can hold that force when doing something like deadlifts. What is nice is that on each side of the Step platform, there are little grooves underneath that you can actually put the bands right into, and they're about middle way down on each side. So it's almost like having the X3 bar one, but this has a little groove perfectly aligned for you to set this up yourself. And since this platform is 28.5 inches long, this does allow you to do many of the major lifts, including things like squats and deadlifts. However, you might not be able to do the sumo versions of those if you're going really wide, but you can get pretty wide stance with the length of this platform. On top of the platform, there is a little bit of grip, allowing you to not slide around as much. If it was pure plastic, this would be really, really slippery with something like socks, but there's some grooves on it and a little bit of grip just so you don't move around too much. However, there is a slight slant on each side of the platform itself, so it kind of slants up to the middle. And if you do have your ankles over the edge and socks on, you could potentially fall off. So something like calf raises you can do, but I recommend doing it in bare feet. And lastly, 4 inches is a little high off the ground for what I want, but it still works for the room that I'm in as long as I'm not directly underneath my fan, as I've never been able to do something like overhead pressing there, but I can't even do it there regularly. So 4 inches is a little bit of an issue in that sense, but normally in my room I can still do every exercise as long as the fan is not directly above me. So that is it for the Step unboxing and how I'm going to be using it to set up my own X3 bar. I'm pretty excited to add this into the routine and see if it's something I can keep or if it's going to break down and snap on me over time, because it really is just a lot of plastic. So we'll see if the forces of the band over time make this thing warp or whatnot, and maybe I need to get a new one, but we will see after some testing for a few months and maybe even years later. So that's it for the unboxing. If you did like the video, please like and subscribe to GamerBody for more videos just like this one. If you haven't already, head over to GamerBody.com, check out my current home workout program, all the equipment I currently own and use, and the information I'm continuing to learn from to build muscle and confidence, all from the comfort of home. And that is it. So again, like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.